Happy September to all of my Gadsden Job Corps security students. It is September the 3rd, 2020, and today I wanted to talk a little bit about terrorism. So the first question is, what is terrorism? So when you look at the definition, we're going to talk about the definition of it, and then we're going to go into the layman's term, or we're going to break it down, and I'm going to tell you what I think it is, what I think most people really think it is when you think about the word terrorism. Terrorism is TAR-BB in your double letters, and it's not a big tar, but it is a decent tar to help you progress in the trade. Okay, so what is terrorism? All right, so the FBI defined terrorism as the unlawful use of force or violence against people or property to intimidate or get them to change their mind in government, the civilian population, or any segment thereof. Okay, in furtherance of political or social objectives as well. So all kind of reasons why, or all kind of things to define exactly what terrorism is. Okay, so in layman's term, or to break it down, my definition of terrorism is using fear or using intimidation to make people change their minds about anything. You can be sitting with a group of friends, or what we consider friends, and you try to use fear tactics to get them to change their mind about something. It's almost like peer pressure. Okay, we're with a group of people, and I use intimidating tactics to get them to change their mind to do something or to stop doing something. That's all terrorism is. Same thing, same logic behind the whole thing. Okay, so the next question is, why does terrorism exist? Okay, so put simply, terrorism is an illegal method that both individuals or groups use to change the way something is to the way they would like it to be. Okay, the Terrorism Research Center lists the main cause for terrorism as dissatisfaction with a political or social system or policy, and an inability to change it through mainstream or non-violent means. This definition is appropriate for both domestic and international terrorist and terrorism groups. For law-abiding people, the philosophy of committing criminal acts to bring about political changes is simply illogical. It's simply illogical. Okay, we accept and abide by the law as it is written. While some may not like certain existing laws or think laws should be different, law-abiding people certainly do not use crime in an attempt to make changes. This philosophy is the primary difference in how terrorists think and what they believe versus what we think and what we believe. Okay, so we're going to go into those two, or we're going to stop at those two. Right now we're at about 3 minutes and a half, so that's a good start talking about terrorism. Next, we're going to go into the cell organization of terrorism, like terrorist cells, terrorist groups, and we're going to talk a little bit more about that. But that's it for today, so we will see you all next week.